So another 3 riffs that if you know how to play these, they're going to be instantly recognisable and you'll seem like a much better guitarist than you really are. I'll teach them again in order, easiest to hardest. So here are the 3. So first one of these, Wonderful Tonight, starts up here on the 10th fret of the B string. You're going to bend that up, then release, then down to the 8th fret on the B string, then back up to the 10th fret on the B string, and then you got the same again, but instead of going up to the 10th fret on the B string, you go into the 9th fret on the G string. Then you got that same bend and down to the 8th fret again, but then pause. This is where it walks up through the 10th, 12th, 13th on the B string, and then the 12th fret on the top E string, and then the 10th fret. So all together. And you've got opportunity to practice a bit of vibrato on there. Obviously there's bend in there, nice one to get under your fingers. So the next one, Californication. I found this one quite tricky. I've got a plaster on my finger which is getting in the way a little bit. This is a bit tricky because you have different strings to pluck, and if you get the wrong one, as I just proved, you can sound a bit out of tune. The way to do this is to try and just concentrate on which string you're plucking, but don't fall into the trap of kind of looking at your guitar like this and kind of going on like this, because all that's doing is it's bending your arm underneath your fretboard, and it's harder to get to the right frets there. So this one we start off with an open A string, then we've got 2nd fret on the D string, then we're on to open B string and 1st fret B string. So, and obviously we're trying to let all those notes ring through. And the second part of this is 1st fret E string, 3rd fret A string, and you've got open G string, 2nd fret G string, then back to the first one again. And the last one, Sultans of Swing. Really nice riff. Mark Knopfler's a fantastic guitarist. There's a couple of nice techniques in here to learn. We start off here on the 5th fret of the D string. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my ring finger because I need these other fingers for later in the riff. So I'll slide up from the 5th fret to the 7th fret on the D string. Now what I'm going to do is what we call a roll, which is where I effectively flatten that finger down so I can play the G string on that same fret. So if I go a bit closer, I'll demonstrate that. So that's me just playing the 7th fret, and I'm going to roll down so that I'm covering that G string at the same time. So just that bit again. Then we're back to the 7th fret on the D string, so that's only a quick note that. Then we're up to the 6th fret on the B string. Then the 7th fret on the G string, so a bit quick to do that. What I tend to do at this point is I tend to just slide off a little bit because it gives you that ability to reset your fingers. The next part, it's a rake. So what you're doing here is you've got these two fingers aren't really doing anything, they're just muting the strings. And this one is fretting the 5th fret on the top E string. So you get that kind of, that sort of noise. and then what we're doing is we're playing the what is it? The 8th fret on the top E string, so, and then back down to that 5th fret, and then onto the 6th fret of the B string, then in a quick dot of that note, and then you're onto the 5th fret, and then you hammer on and pull off to the 6th fret, and then back down to the 7th fret on the G string. So that rake again. So all together. Oops. So again, I'll do a few more of these videos. If you like them, please do subscribe.